The Giro Rosa, the longest race in the Women's World Tour calendar, is also one of the most prestigious, with 10 stages running the length of Italy. Defending champion Megan Guarnier returned, ready for the opening team time trial.
This, I believe, is one of the most beautiful races of the year. It's 10 grueling days, and you really have to take each day as it comes. And I'm looking forward to today. It's TTT, and we haven't seen that yet in the Giro Rosa, so it adds a new element.
We look forward particularly to today with the TTT because we're a team that really enjoy the TTT. It's been a focus for the team for the past 3 years, and every year we make improvements, so we look forward to today and then we take it from there. But looking forward to putting on a good show across Italy and just enjoying the racing.
24 teams took to the 11.5 kilometre course in turn. Of the early starters, Astana were the first to make an impression, setting a time of 15 minutes and 38 seconds, taking almost a minute off the then leaders, Servetto Giusta. Astana held off the likes of Silence, and even the sprint power of Ali Cipollini could not knock Astana off the provisional top spot. A whole team would be crowned the winners of Stage 1, but the Maglia Rosa was also at stake, going to the first teammate to cross the line from the quickest team. There was also a chance to make up some time in the overall GC, and with that in mind, the big teams began to raise the bar. Canyon SRAM has taken 4 World Championship TTT golds in its team's various past guises, with Trixie Worrack appearing in every winning lineup. This time she helped her team to post the fastest time of the day so far, skimming 15 seconds off Astana's run to clock a time of 15 minutes and 23 seconds. Orica Scott, riding to put Annemiek van Vleuten in contention for the overall at the Giro Rosa, were flying. Among their team was Sarah Roy, who got Orica's first Women's World Tour win 3 weeks ago at the OVO Energy Women's Tour. Their efforts paid off, Van Vleuten leading them across the finish and into prime position at the top of the standings. 2 seconds off their pace were the next team in, led to the finish by new French time trial champion Audrey Cordon. Wiggle High 5 then sat in second place, with 4 teams left out on the road. One of those teams was Cervelo Bigla, but the World Championship TTT bronze medalists failed to threaten the podium places this time. Kasia Niewiadoma, in a skin suit here instead of her Women's World Tour leaders jersey, saw her team put in a solid performance, but not a winning one. WM3 Energy eventually finishing in 6th, 37 seconds down on the winners. 2 teams to go and 2 of the strongest. Molly Weaver made her return for Team Sunweb after being sidelined by a serious crash at the beginning of the season. The Dutch team showed no weakness in the face of a blasting headwind across the sea, and once they reached the final twists and turns of the last kilometre, they were up on the rest. 15 minutes, 6 seconds, the time to beat. Boels Dolmans, the team time trial world champions, were the last to go, with a field including 2016 Giro Rosa winner Guarnier, as well as 4 fellow Women's World Tour winners. Their pedigree never looked in doubt. They covered the opening stage at an average speed of over 46 kilometres per hour and arrived in Grado with a winning margin of 19 seconds. And there was a new name on the Women's World Tour winners list. Crossing the line first, Carol Ann Canuel was repaid for her loyal domestique work with one of the most treasured prizes in cycling, the Maglia Rosa. Team Sunweb and Orica Scott came second and third.
This is pretty exciting. I mean, today the team rode amazing. Every girl did their best, and I'm really excited for me to wear the pink jersey. I've never done that in my career, so for me it's really a highlight.
We are really satisfied, and I think we did a really good team time trial, and then becoming second, we are really proud on it. And it's a nice start of a Giro.
Wiggle High 5 were only narrowly beaten to a podium spot, finishing 12 seconds ahead of 5th place Canyon SRAM. And with Boels Dolmans filling the top 6 spots on GC, Amelie Diedrichsen goes into the second stage as best young rider.